Nobody expected the Redskins, Giants, and Cowboys to all be 8-6 at this point in the season, which is why we asked you this week in our Voice of the Fan, which of those three teams is going to win the NFC East, and we have the results of this week's vote, joined by Arthur Arkush, Associate Editor, to break it all down. And Arthur, let's start at the bottom. The Cowboys finished third in the voting at 22%, just behind the Giants at 23%. Now, the Redskins hold the tiebreaker, which gives them an edge, but the Cowboys hold the tiebreaker over the Giants. People still kind of siding with the defending champions. Do you think that kind of factors in this vote here, that the Giants still get a little more faith in the Cowboys?
There's no question about it. Not only are they the defending Super Bowl champions, it was this time last year when they needed to win 2 wins just to get in the playoffs. We know what they can do with their backs against the wall. Oh yeah, Tom Coughlin, Eli Manning. Obviously, these are differences between the other two teams. You've got Super Bowl winning quarterbacks and coaches. And again, there's a bit of a precedent, a track record, if you will, whereas there is not with these other two teams.
And the Giants do have to travel to Baltimore, and you look at the Cowboys' schedule, Saints and Redskins to finish out the season. Dallas definitely has the toughest schedule. Not that New York it's going to be easy to beat Baltimore and Philadelphia. Now, the Redskins double the votes of the Cowboys and Giants. Nobody expected Washington to be in this situation. Robert Griffin III has been sensational. Even when he's out, Kirk Cousins leads them to victory. And like Dallas, Washington controls their own destiny. Is that enough, really, that has given the fans the edge that they'll win the East, or are people just jumping on the Redskins bandwagon here?
Well, the Redskins are the hottest team of this trio, and I think the other separation for me is that while the past few weeks the Redskins have found ways to win, the Cowboys have done the same, but that's kind of strayed from the norm. The Cowboys, we have known, just find ways to lose in the past. They've been in a lot of games late, had some questionable decisions, had Tony Romo making mistakes. Obviously, he hasn't done it over these past couple weeks. But again, the Redskins are the hottest team. They got a lot of things going, particularly on offense, and they should get RG3 back. I'm sure that is weighing heavily in the minds of our fans.
And if the Redskins win out, they will win the NFC East the way the tiebreakers work out, and I'm sure a lot of the fans knew that when they were voting. But Arthur, who do you think is going to end up on top of this crazy division?
You know, I have changed my mind about 30, 40 times this week already. I could throw a dart at a board and really I still wouldn't know for sure. But I will tell you, I think right now I'm going to go with the Redskins. We talk about how they're the hottest team. I do believe they have the most favorable schedule down the stretch. They will host the Cowboys in Week 17. That's huge, assuming they can get past the Eagles, who, you know, no one has really had a hard time getting past recently. So I just think it sets up favorably for them. They've shown they can win games in a lot of different ways of late, and I think as surprising as it is, they look like the team that is going to come out of it on top of the NFC East.
I'm sure a lot of general NFL fans would love to see RG3 in the playoffs, and Dallas Cowboys have a lot of haters too, so I'm sure a lot of people would love to see Washington eliminate the Cowboys. I don't know what it is, Arthur, but I'm still stuck on the Giants. Maybe I'm stuck in last year, but I still think they find a way to get in. I know they got crushed last weekend, but I see Dallas beating Washington in that finale, and then if the Giants win out, they can win that division if Dallas loses to New Orleans. So I know it's tough for the Giants to do it, but for some reason, I'm still on their side. And keep in mind, one of these three teams that doesn't win the division could still very well win the wild card over the Bears and Vikings. It's going to be very exciting in the NFC the final 2 weeks of the season. So those are the results of this week. Voice of Fan, do you agree that the Redskins are most likely to win the NFC East this season? Let us know in our comment section on YouTube and head to our website at profootballweekly.com.